Right. I think we are live. Hopefully we're live. Right, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is well. Massive game. De Zerbi's first game in charge of Tottenham is away to Sunderland. And I'm going to be honest, I'm nervous. The lineup, questionable, but we have to get behind the boys. Kingsley in goal doesn't give me huge confidence either. But 3 points is a must. We have to get something out of this game. Nottingham Forest are playing while we're playing as well. West Ham got 3 points Friday night. So this is absolutely huge. We come away with 3 points here today. We've done all right. And we move on to Brighton next week. That's, again, another really tough game. I'll bring up the lineups in a second. Make sure you go down and drop a like on the video if you haven't already. We're actually pretty close now to 20K. I think we're 1,500 subs away, which is the aim by the end of the season. I'm nervous. I am really nervous. I'm not going to lie. Bit of housekeeping. As you enter the stream, drop a like. If we could hit 50, 100 ASAP, that would be absolutely glorious. Let's bring up the lineups because this, for me, a couple of questions first. I'm assuming Bergvall is going to be the 10, but I'm not overly happy Kingsley's in goal, but at the end of the day, Vicario is out for 4 weeks due to his hernia. Porro and Udogie, we've actually got a fullback pairing now. Romero, Van der Ven, standard. Archie Gray, Bergvall, Gallagher. Now, what concerns me is we do not have a defensive-minded midfielder and we do not have a creative midfielder. They're both on the bench. So if this doesn't work in the opening 30, 45 minutes, I change at half-time immediately. That Sunderland 3 is a workhorse. They will work as a unit, probably better than our 3 will. You know, Robbie scored at the fixture at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Roibs is back in goal as well. And that Granit Xhaka knows us very well. He's going to be up for it. You know, this isn't an easy game by any stretch. I'm not going to lie to you. Richarlison on the left. For me, I would have played Tell there. De Zerbi's renowned for only playing with one striker, but as a winger, I think Tell has done better recently than Richarlison. If we would have went with maybe Gray and Paulinho, with Xavi in the 10 and Tell on the left, I'd feel a lot more confident about this game. You know, when you look at the bench, we do have options, though. This is actually a rarity. We have options. You know, Paulinho, Xavi Simons, and Tell could come on and change this game. You know, Dennis Sirkin, one of our old players, is on the bench for them. But as you can see, we are, as it stands, 18th, guys. Mate, how the fuck are we 18th? If we lose to Sunderland and Nottingham Forest win, right, they would go on 35 points. Mate, this is... We win today, we could go above Leeds. That's how big this is. We'd go above Leeds. You know, they've got a massive game Monday night as well. They're away against Manchester United. So I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think that Leeds will beat Manchester United. I have a feeling, though, I don't know why, I have a feeling Forest will beat Villa. Oh, mate, this is nerve-wracking. Absolutely nerve-wracking. Let's have a look at the home table. This is what scares me, right? When you look at the home table, Sunderland have only lost 3 home games. And they've only conceded 14 goals, which is less goals conceded at home than every team in the league. Oh, sorry. Every team in the league other than the top 2. They have the second best defensive home record. And we're trying to break that down. Sunderland will probably take a point today. I'm not going to lie. A point would put them level on points with Bournemouth. Or 1 point off Bournemouth, level on points with Fulham. Mate. Fucking hell, mate. Jesus Lord. Right. Get your score predictions down below. We've got 20 minutes till kickoff. It's not a long time whatsoever. And I am very, very, very nervous. I don't know why. Can you guys hear me? It says my audio's not in sync. Can you just comment a yes or a no if you can hear me? Or am I tripping out or something? Big up to you, mate. I appreciate that. Two-1 Sunderland. No, I've got a feeling we'll get something today. Perfect. Appreciate that. Mm. What is going on with this? There we go. 4-1 Spurs. Mate, you win 4-1, I will be absolutely over the moon. 3-1 Sunderland, I think they'll beat you. What's the what are the odds on us to win? Imagine the odds are, I imagine we're probably Sunderland are favourites. Yeah, I mean, Sunderland are massive favourites here. But fingers crossed we get something. No, they're not winning 4-0. You're taking a piss. Yeah, big time. Massively. Sitting there watching it in the pub and everyone around me was going nuts. Absolutely nuts. Spurs to lose. Let's lock in. No chance. Villa fan here, big up. I'm going 3-2 Spurs. I don't know if they'll concede 3 goals at home. I think I've got a feeling it's going to be a very low-scoring game. Who are you looking on? Because on Bet365 it says I can't even log in at the moment. What is going on with this fucking app? Mate, 100%. The last time he played was in the Atletico Madrid game and he got subbed off after 15 minutes. So he's going to be naturally he's going to be nervous. 100% he is going to be nervous. So he needs to make a save early. Like he needs to be tested early just to make that save to get a bit of confidence. Because if he makes a mistake early on, the crowd are going to be on his case and he is going to be nervous as anything. Like, he is going to be incredibly nervous. Spurs will lose. You're in 18th spot. It's hard for you to get out of other teams know how to get out. And this is the problem. They've got that know-how, haven't they? They've got that experience being in relegation battles, whereas we really haven't. We had that last year, but we weren't ever going to get relegated because it was such a big difference, such a big gap. I think his mistakes came from that awful Atleti pitch. I don't know. Mate, it's horrendous. Hi, mate. I'm a Forest fan and I think you'll lose 1-0. Xhaka long shot. Anyone but that fucking swat. So who else is playing? So Palace have got Newcastle. Forest have got Villa. We've got Sunderland. And later is Chelsea City. 2-0 Sunderland. Get your score predictions in. This is what I don't get, right? For me, I would have played personally. Obviously, I'm not a manager. I'm not a coach. They've got a much better understanding of the game than me and you guys. But I would have personally have played Paulinia and Gray and Xavi Simons in the 10. Bring on Bergvall at half time. Because we don't have a defensive-minded midfielder in there. We've got 3 8s, 3 box-to-box midfielders. And we don't have a creative player. So when it comes down to getting into that final third, when it comes down to making that line-breaking pass, when it comes down to that killer through ball, that is not Gallagher's game, that is not Bergvall's game, and that is not Archie Gray's game. That is not their game. That is Xavi Simons' game. And Richarlison, as a left winger, is nowhere near as direct as Tell. Tell will run at his fullback. Tell will cut in and try and get a shot away. Listen. Colomwani on the right is probably the only option we've got because Kudus is out for the foreseeable, right? In terms of other wingers, we've got no Odebear. He's done his ACL. So we are, when it comes to that forward line, it's bare bones already. But Gallagher in the 10, I think those 3 will rotate a lot. I know it says Gallagher's in the 10, but I think it will be Gray and Gallagher and Bergvall will be in the 10. And the thing is, that Sunderland team are going to be set up for the counter-attack. They're happy to let us have all the ball. They're happy to be in a very solid shape out of possession. We need Villa to do us a favour today, and we need Man United to do us a favour tomorrow. And we have to go out there. I mean, look at Solanke. 22 goals in 62 appearances. He's in his prime years now. He's 28 years of age. He's an experienced Premier League striker. Right, he has got to step up in these last 6 or 7 games. It's 6 or 7 cup finals. We're playing Kinksky because our goalkeeper, Vicario, has had a hernia operation. So we're not playing him through choice, trust me. Well, we've not even got 100 likes on the stream. You lot are taking the absolute piss. Go down, drop a like. Let me know your thoughts. Get your score prediction in. Big games today. If Nottingham Forest beat Aston Villa and we lose to Sunderland, we are in deep, deep shit. And I mean, what's scaring me, right, is Sky have moved a lot of because they know the relegation, they know the drama, and they know how big it is. They've moved every single one of our games for the remainder of the season is going to be televised because they know, right? They know exactly what they're doing. When you look at the fixtures, right? So we've got Sunderland today, obviously 2 p.m. kickoff, right? We've got I'll tell a lie, the Wolves game is at 3 o'clock, so that won't be televised. The Chelsea game currently says 3 o'clock, but they haven't scheduled a timing yet because of the FA Cup. So Brighton is the late kickoff tomorrow. Next Saturday. Aston Villa is the early kickoff. Monday night kickoff against Leeds. That Chelsea game will probably be moved to the 4:30, right? And I'm pretty sure every game on the 4 o'clock is on Sky, across Sky and TNT. So every single person in this country who loves football is going to be watching us, and that terrifies me because whenever we play, right? I subscribed, cannot send messages. What do you mean? You should be able to. Oh, apologies. Oh, California was class. I'm flying back out to Vegas on Wednesday for WrestleMania. So I'm going to be covering the Brighton game from Vegas, where it's going to be 8 hours behind. So it's going to be a what's that, a 9:30 kickoff in the morning, which isn't actually too bad. But answer this right. How many games do you think Tottenham win out of their remaining 7? Or comment how many points do you think we get? I think we get... I think we are going to win today. I think it's going to be a 1-0 win. I think we draw to Brighton, and I think we beat Wolves. I think we lose to Villa. I think we lose to Chelsea. I think we beat Leeds and draw to Everton. So what's that? 3 against Sunderland, 3 against 1 against Brighton. So that's 4. 3 against Wolves is 7. Lose to Villa, beat Leeds. That's 10. Lose to Chelsea and draw to Everton. So I reckon we're going to get 11 points. If we lose to Sunderland, mark my words, we will not beat Brighton. Because we're a confidence-based team. We rely heavily on confidence. 11, like at this point, what am I supposed to do? Like, I've got to believe we're going to get something. If we go down, it's a little ambitious. It is a little ambitious. We have to win today, though. If we lose today, I think we'll beat Wolves. Right? We have to beat Wolves. It's as simple as that. 2 wins and a draw. So who do you think we're going to win on this run? What, Leeds and Wolves? That's all he can play, though. Unless he wants to play Tell. Mate, listen, I wouldn't back us to win the championship. Mate, we could have a situation where they could relegate us. What we got? 5 points my last 13. Yeah, listen, that was under Thomas Frank. That was under flipping Igor Tudor. And not being like disrespectful, but Igor Tudor was a fucking terrible appointment. Diabolical appointment. No, not really. Not really at all. Mainly Instagram and TikTok. Right. West Ham play Arsenal. Yeah, I've seen a situation where the Premier League title could go down to goal difference. So who have West Ham got? Or Newcastle. I think they'll beat Palace because I think Palace are focusing on the Conference League. Everton and Brentford are both battling it out for Europe. That is 2 really tough games. West Ham have got much harder games than us, but they've got more fight in them. A lot more fight. Like, you look at that set of games, mate, I'll be honest with you. Crystal Palace, I think West Ham beat. Everton are very good away. Everton, Brentford and Arsenal is where like, what do you mean your goalie's out? What do you mean what are you talking about? If Martinez is on the bench, I'm going to fucking kick off, mate. Martinez is playing. This is his playing. Yeah, listen, freeloaders. 30 likes away. Who do I think would be our goal scorers today? Richarlison and Romero and Solanke. I'm gonna go 1-0. I reckon we go 2-1. I reckon Romero and Solanke. Injury in training. Well, that's just fucking bollocks. So how has he got injured in training? He's a goalkeeper. Oh mate, if Martinez isn't playing, who's their backup goalkeeper? Are you on a wind up? Mate, I have to be. I have to be. I don't like the fact that we're playing in a yellow kit. I'm going to be brutally honest. That yellow kit does not give me winning vibes. We should have went with a black kit behind, like the Kudus one. Oh, mate. Oh, Ava, you're on a wind up, you lot. Mate, some of our fans are actually tapped. Tottenham and Chelsea are leading the race to sign Senesi to make final decision. Why is Senesi going to want to play in the Championship? Like, there's Richarlison. Big up JT for the super chat. First of the stream. Big up to you, mate. Found a great site for you to simulate the relegation battle. I can send it to you. Send it to your Twitter comments. Send it to me on Instagram. It's just Henry Talks Football on there. Appreciate the donation, mate. I'll have a look. Mate, Deserby in the dugout. No. How have we gone from Thomas Frank, Igor Tudor? Now we've got Deserby. Life comes at you fucking fast. And it's cold in here as well, man. Turn the heating up quickly. Right, we've got 3 minutes. Yeah, I've just read now. More managers than home wins in season. It's a fucking joke, mate. Pathetic. Right, can we get 100 likes for kickoff? We need 22. 22 likes. Come on. 22 likes. Right, come on. I'm going to go 2-1 Spurs. Come on. 22 likes. Colin Mwani, Richarlison, and Solanke. Please. If that makes it more likely. Please. I legit think Tottenham will win this. De Zerbi will give them confidence. Yeah. I think you will. He was in this geezer was at Sunderland when he was in League One. Ridiculous. Stupid amount. Let me double check. Is that working? Yes, it is. Right. Massive game today for Kingski. PBS confirmed Martinez is out. Oh, fuck! Shit! Matt, I tell you what, if Spurs come in, you can put £10 of that back into here, mate. Free entertainment and all that. He's actually not in goal. That is not good. Right. We're kicking off. Bergval. Come on. Come on. Mate. Kingsgate plays it back to Van der Ven. We have got to start somewhat sharp here. Do not concede a flipping easy goal. It's a decent header, that. You're dogging out, heads it back. Gallagher's been fouled. I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you? Would I take a draw? We can't really. I mean, a draw is a point at the end of the day, but we're in a position where that would still keep us 18th. So, no, I probably wouldn't. But I guess, is it something to build on, maybe? You know? Like Richarlison now. Plays a good ball into Solanke. Solanke now pulls it back. Oh, shoot! Oh, that's a good start. That should have been 1-0. Solanke gets down the byline, cuts it back. Bergval nearly runs on and taps it in. Solanke's onside as well. That's a good ball. Plays it in, and then it comes out to Porro, who kind of volleys it from just inside the edge of the penalty area, and it's easy. It's an easy save for Roeves, or however you say his name. Is it Ross? Roeves? Mate, you don't need to be here. You don't need to be here. You can quite easily go and watch someone else, mate. Yeah, I don't like the yellow kit. Ball goes into the box. Romero clears. Richarlison now. Oh, it's a shit pass. That's actually a terrible pass from Richarlison. So far, Kingski, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, mate. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of it. Kingski slipped. Jesus Christ. Yeah, my time is accurate. I'm watching this on Sky Go probably now. Plays it out to yeah, look, don't. It's like, how do you get it so you can turn off? Yeah, oh, mate, don't. It's getting as squeaky at the top as it's been for us at the bottom for weeks. Yeah. Skillman says, Henry, you're having to choose out of Kinksky and Vicario is like having to choose, mate. Facts. Gets played into Kylan Mwani now. Kylan Mwani play Richarlison. Richarlison gets the shot away, and it's poor. He has to take a touch there, move it onto his left, and hit left across goal. These early chances could hurt us later on because we haven't taken them. That's another good chance. Has to move that onto his left. He's not a technical enough striker to be able to wrap that into the far corner. That's a Harry Kane Henry level finish. And he's not that guy. You know, 2 early chances. Sunderland on the attack now. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ, mate. Oh, 100%. He had time as well. Yeah, I know. Archie Gray header from practically 2 or 3 yards out, wasn't it? Sunderland have got a corner now. Chill, mate. I really see that Zerbi has already built up their confidence. I think you're good. It's easy for you to say, mate, when you're not sitting 18th. I'll be honest with you. We've got a corner. 6 minutes in. Yeah. I get that sort of feeling as well. I mean, Kinksky did well there. That could have been an absolute howler. Another corner. I'm keeping an eye on that Forest score all the time. Good defensive header. Counter attack's on now. Oh, it's kind of warning. Very scrappy so far. Very, very scrappy. Big up to Bears. Roofs is Roofs like the Irwin food. I'll big up to you, mate. Roofs. He's actually a decent goalkeeper. I actually would take him. Oh. Kylan Mwani's down injured. Mate, you're having a laugh. Appreciate the donation, but you're having a laugh. JC says, yeah, I feel you on that. It's the same when someone talks about how we should chill. We are still in the first half. I'm like, mate. I can't sit and people say, oh, they're not football fans, and they say, oh, relax, it's just a game, and you're sitting there going, losing your shit. Started all right in the opening 8 minutes. Had 2 big chances. They're coming down the right-hand side now. He's got past Richarlison way too easily. That's a good, decent ball, but it's a fantastic header from Christian Romero, Sunderland now. Ball goes into Brobby. Archie Gray's done really well. Romero too weak there. Brobby had the shoulder on him. They look like they're up for this, Sunderland. Big up to life, mate. I've got no idea what you're talking about. Forest is still 0-0. I think you do concede at least one goal. It's important to keep composure. Yeah, JT, I think we I think this is how the game's going to go. It's exactly as it is now. We're going to have a lot of possession, and they're just set up for the counter. But because we don't have that creative player on the pitch, it's going to be difficult for us to break them down. Like Archie Gray, Conor Gallagher, and Bergvall are not creative players. There's Van der Ven. Ball gets played over the top. Roofs comes out easily. The thing is, as well, the longer this game goes 0-0, we're going to get more and more desperate. So we're going to start throwing players forward. I hope you're right, mate. 2026 league form is diabolical. So is a draw not enough? Probably not, because that means that West Ham will be a point against us going into next week. You know, West Ham have got something about them right now. They look like they're together as a unit. If we lose today, that Brighton game is going to be horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. We got a free kick here. In Sunderland's off. Pedro Porro's over it. What the fuck was that? It's a simple free kick to put it on the penalty spot. So he massively overhits it. So as it stands, we're on 31 points. Forest are on 33. Kingsley plays it out to Romero. Romero plays it into Bergvall. Bergvall's giving the ball away. So easy. Granit Xhaka now. Mate. Is our squad better than United's? Absolutely not. They got a dangerous free kick now. Granit Xhaka floats one in. That's a terrible free kick. That free kick from Granit Xhaka was diabolical. Kingski's made a couple of decent claims. Oh my God. What are we doing? Get rid of the ball. Romero's been clattered by Brobby. Robbie says, you watch Henry, it's only a matter of time until the roof's cave in. Gallagher moving so clumsy, it looks like a foul, even though it really isn't. The fact that we put Conor Gallagher on £200,000 a week, like, that's whoever signed that off out of Land and Vinay, that's a sackable offence. He's a very limited footballer. Like, he's not a great passer. He's not a great striker of the ball. He just covers ground. That's all he's really good at. Pedro Porro plays it into Romero. Romero across to Van de Ven. Exactly. That's how stupid of a decision it is. Elise is one of the best footballers in world football right now. The guy's only a handful of assists away from breaking Lionel Messi's flipping record. And we've put Conor Gallagher on the same wages. You know? And they've got space here. Oh, my word. Jesus. Ball gets played in behind. It's not a great ball, to be honest with you. The standard, when it comes down to the quality in the final third, this game has been quite poor. I just hope Chelsea win tonight. I've got a feeling that'll be I said the other day a draw, but depends what team Chelsea put out. Will Spurs get relegated? Well, at the moment, it's not in our hands because other teams around us keep winning games. You know, and if Forest somehow beat Aston Villa today, we really are in trouble. So far, other than the opening 5 minutes, we haven't really done anything. Sunderland have probably had more possession. Let's look at the stats. Oh, we got 53%. But last 10 minutes has pretty much been all them. I don't know why we keep trying to play it out from the back. Oh, my word. Ball gets played down the left-hand side. Across, it's a fantastic opportunity for Brobby. He should have scored. It's a simple give and go. That's so easy. A ball into the box. Brobby has missed a header from 3 yards out. Fuck me, man. That should have been 1-0 to them. That's a big chance. He should have scored that. He should have scored that. We have got away with it there massively. Right. I don't know how he's missed that header. That is such a big chance for Sunderland. They're on the attack now down the right-hand side. They put a hell of a lot of crosses into the box. You know, they're starting to get a bit more confidence. It's growing. Yeah, JT, you're absolutely spot on. They are growing into this game. Make sure you drop a like if you haven't already. That'd be greatly appreciated. It really, really would. Ball gets played down. Pedro Porro now. Pedro Porro. Ball gets played quickly into Bergvall. Bergvall into Kolo Muani. That's got to be a penalty. He's give it. Come on. Fucking get in. Come on. That is massive. See that a mile away. See that a mile away. That has to be a penalty. Ooh. Can't tell from that angle. Need the other angle. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. No, it looked like the centre back got a touch on it first. That's very 50-50. I mean, we can't see the angle, right? The fact that VAR are telling him to go to the monitor means they don't know. They don't know. The fact that he's being sent to the monitor. Aston Villa are 1-0 up. Get in. Aston Villa have gone 1-0 up against Nottingham Forest. No, the centre back gets there first. Centre back gets there first. Kolo Muani kicks that centre back's foot. That's not a. It looks like Muani kicks him. Yeah, Muani. That's the correct decision in my book. Villa are 1-0 up. That is massive. That is huge for us. So if we win, we would go we'd go up to 15th if we win today. That is absolutely fucking huge. That is massive for us. I don't even actually think we've had a penalty this season. Drop a like if you haven't already. Got nearly 300 in here. We've only on 138 likes. If we get 200 likes, that'd be absolutely glorious. Right, we've got a flipping. We've got enough. Here's the Villa goal. Ball gets played down nicely. I mean, is that a Rodgers assist? Is that Rodgers assist? I think that's a Rodgers assist. Yeah, it is a Rodgers assist. Mate, that's massive. We've got to capitalise on it now. We have to. Bergvall now. Bergvall. Still got the ball. Plays it out to Gallagher. Into your doggy. Your doggy into Gallagher. No, I do rate Rodgers. I think Aston Villa are a very, very good team. We got a corner. A corner or a throw-in? I think it's a corner. 100%. We win this because Forest are losing. We're up to 15th. We've got the second most amount of goals from corners in the Premier League. Come on. Set piece FC. Ball goes into the box. It's cleared off the line. Romero now. Just get another corner or so. Into Gallagher. Gallagher floats one back in. It's a good ball. Surely! Oh, Solanke can get it out of his feet. Fuck's sakes. We've had some big opportunities. Some real big opportunities. Granit Xhaka plays it. Has he kept that in? Oh, shit. Romero, mate. Oh, no. Just get rid. What's he done here? Mate, why is Romero flying out of his line? This geezer, mate. He doesn't need to go to ground there. Like, Robbie's got his back to goal. What is he doing? Why is he all... Mate. The quicker he fucks off, the better. I'm sorry. But why... He's 9th yellow card of the season. Why do you need to do that? Like, De Zerbi's shaking his head. Good defenders don't go to ground, right, when the striker's got their back to goal. It's just... That's just stupid. Absolutely stupid. Ball goes into the box. Oh, my word. They've just missed a header from about 4 yards out. Mate, this is nerve-wracking. Actually, like, nerve-wracking. We've got to get a goal before half-time. What's Bergvall doing, mate? Like, these fucking... Proper championship game, this. Mate, don't. It's flipping. We go down, mate. Romero is going to be a marked man from now. Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't at all surprise anyone if he got sent off this game, would it? Like, let's just be brutally honest. Well, they could potentially get a European spot, but you know this happened to Forest last year. Forest did really well, and now they're struggling. Conor Moani's been beaten so easily there. You got to Daly to Derek to do. Spurs weren't awarded the penalty because Spurs can score in open play. Let's go, boys. I hope you're right. Probably is going to score for sure now. He's got to make a change at half time. Get Kyle Moani off, get Richarlison off, and bring on Xavi and Tell. Because we need some sort of creativity. And this long throw they've got. Oh my word. Granit Xhaka's just put one narrowly wide. It's a long throw into the box. It's been headed out by Van de Ven. Granit Xhaka's run onto it and it's just gone wide. And it would be our luck, wouldn't it? For him to score. It's like, how close is that? It is close. You know, they've had more possession, more shots. They've had 2 big chances now. It feels a matter of time before these lot are going to score at the moment. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, we look like we're just riding our luck at the moment. I mean, what's Pedro Porro doing there? Robbie's won it back so easily. Mate, Pedro Porro, mate, what? I mean, he does elbow him, to be fair. Let's be brutally honest. Mate, I think both teams at the moment look like they're on edge. Henry, I like you, mate. You're a decent bloke, so I'm sorry, but I want Spurs to go down. Mate, I've had that so much this season. Right. 0-0. If we get in at half time 0-0 and he brings on Tell, Xavi, and Paulinho, I actually think we've got a good chance of going to win in this second half. That's a good pass from Romero. Bovo was trying to do too much. Gallagher plays it to Archie Gray. Archie Gray. Over the top to your doggy. Your doggy into Richarlison. Richarlison puts a decent ball in. Man. Ball gets played across. That's good hold-up play, that. Ball gets played into Robbie. Romero's gone charging forward. Romero's making a striker's run. Play, Solanke, play the ball. Mate, you got acres of space to your right. And now Romero... Jesus. No, I don't know. Romero red, including, I feel, for Henry, the 18th. Like, the United strings, mate, it's been... Sunderland have been the better team. Let's just be honest. You know? Thing is, it's down to the intent, isn't it? Ball gets put into the box. Kylo Moani. Just get the shot away. Oh, no. Robbie's up against Van der Ven. Mate, both our centre-backs are on yellow cards. Either of them. If either of them make a mistake, we're fucked. I don't know what Van der Ven's doing. Why are you pushing him in the back? I mean, it's soft, right? But we know the inconsistencies of these referees. Forest have equalised. Forest have pulled it back against Aston Villa. That is not good, mate. Forest have equalised. That isn't good. And they got a free kick in a dangerous area. Yeah, this ain't good, mate. Pedro Porro's been booked. Mate, fuck me. We've been giving more cards like than flipping Clintons. Our whole back line, other than you doggy, has been booked. Mate. They got a dangerous free kick. This free kick is taking an age to take, by the way. Like, taking an age. Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka's over the free kick. Jesus Christ. And he's put that so far over the bar. 3 of our back line have now got yellow cards. Mate, all it's going to take is Lefay, right, or Chris Rigg to run at our fullbacks. And they're now showing Nico Williams' his goal. If Forest go on to beat Aston Villa, will they go above Leeds? They will go above Leeds. They go 5 points above us. Or 4 points, because we're getting a draw at the moment. Well, we've got to get in at half time 0-0, and we've got to make some changes here. We can't go into the second half of our back line on yellow cards. Right, I'd put Archie Gray to right back, and I'd bring on Paulinia for Porro. I'd bring on Jed Spence, or we'll just bring on Jed Spence for a straight swap. But Xavi and Tell have to come on. And Paulinia, our midfield is getting opened up so easily. Yeah, I saw Richarlison's done well though, running down the left-hand side. Get your head up. Mate, it's just poor. It's just poor. It's just poor. That's because he's used to this. He's used to playing in relegation scraps at Everton. Relegation Richarlison normally is pretty decent. He's normally used to this. Roof's now playing out from the back. How much space is there in the middle of the park? How much space? If we go 1-0 down up before half time, then you can forget this game already. Well done, Archie Gray. Archie Gray's recovered that quite nicely. Ball gets played down to Kylo Mahoney. And this is the problem. Because we've got 3 box-to-box eights, we haven't got anyone who can... Mate. Newcastle gone 1-0 up away to Palace. Fucking hell, mate. Yeah. Palace are 1-0 down. I just saw. Let me guess. Was it Anthony Gordon by any chance? Asula scored. So this game at the moment is the only game that does not have a goal in it. Where does that put Newcastle? Puts Newcastle 10th. 3 points off of 6th. Corner for us. Come on. Honestly, if Tudor was coaching, you are already 1 or 2-0 down. We've been fortunate not to be a goal down. Robbie missed a header from 3 yards out. But or equally, we've had some big chances in the first 5 minutes. If Forest do beat Villa, though, that is concerning. You know, they've had 4 shots and got 1.03 XG. Got a corner now. Pedro Porro's on it. Oh, is that Romero? Romero's going for an overhead kick. Or Solanke, sorry. I don't think we can afford to, mate, because West Ham won, so we're still going to be 18th. I think we've got to go for the 3 points. But my concern is if we start throwing umpteen amounts of bodies forward, that's why it's cold in here. That radiator's not even on. That's a good goal from Asula. He's adjusted his body well there. Romero now. Into Brobbey. Mate, Romero is as reckless as anything. And he's already on a yellow. Mate, this geezer is as reckless as anything. Mate. I'd actually sub Romero off. I'm not going to lie. He's going to get himself sent off. I'm bringing on Dragusin or something, or Danso. Because it's a matter of time before he gets sent off. They got a free kick. Ball goes into the box. What a save, Kingsky. What a save. That will give him confidence. That is a big save. Jesus Christ. It's not a great ball in. It's a flick on. It goes all the way across to Brobbey. Brobbey, Kingsley comes out, makes himself big. That's a good save. It's a good save. He looks like he's more confident now. Mikhailo Mwani, it's wasteful, mate. Oh, how many free kicks have we given away? Right. Has he just booked Bergvall? They're bad at least. Oh, mate. More than two. Another ball into the box. We've had about 4 clear-cut chances. Kingsley just made a good save to keep it 0-0. We've been poor again. No, Tell's on the bench. And this is the frustrating thing. Tell's a better winger than Richarlison is. And that's just a fact. Ball gets played down to your doggy. Solanke. Oh, mate, what a save. Roos has just made a fantastic save. Oh, mate. Big chance, that. Big chance. Yeah, big chance. And that's half time. I'll be honest, we're lucky to be. We've had a couple of chances, but we're lucky. This is. I mean, to be fair, when you look at the numbers, I don't know how this game's still 0-0. We've had 7 shots, 3 on target. They've had 6-1 on target. Their XG is a lot higher than ours. They've missed both their big chances. We've missed 1 chance. Romero's got to be subbed off because he's just being reckless. But as it stands, because of results around us, it's exactly that's home form. It's the same points gap since the beginning. Mate, my phone's going off. Everyone's bantering us. You're going to get relegated. What's everyone's thoughts? Second half, Romero needs to be extra careful. I think he needs to be subbed. The geezer's lucky he weren't sent off. Like, we've had other than your doggy, 3 of our back 4 have been booked. Like, Mwani, I personally would sub off both Richarlison and Mwani. Well, I know. I'd take Kolo Mwani off, put Richarlison on the right and play Tell on the left. You got to take off one of those centre-backs because it just looks reckless. And all it takes is one mistake from either of them and someone is getting sent off. You know, equally, Xavi Simons has got to come on because that midfield is not creating really too much in the final third. Solanke's had 2 chances. Like, Danny Welbeck scores them chances. You know, Thiago scores them chances with his eyes closed. Like, we got to fix up because this is embarrassing. If we lose this and Forest bounce back against Aston Villa in the second half, we're in deep, deep, deep shit. Robbie's had a couple of chances. You know, Kingsky made that good save. But other than that, there isn't too much going on. It's been very midfield battle. So far, Diarra, Sadki and Xhaka have done quite well. Bergvall, Gray's made a couple of decent recovery tackles. Bergvall running around like a headless chicken, giving the ball away 3 or 4 times. Conor Gallagher, for me, look, we just got to bring someone on who can pick the lock, who can play that killer pass, and that person is Xavi Simons. If he doesn't come on at half time, right, I think one of the centre-backs will go off. I think it will be Romero. I think Romero, Tell, and Xavi will come on. And then in like the 70th minute, Paulinho will come on. Just in case if Gray, Bergvall, or Gallagher gets booked. You know, you got the options there. Tell can come on. Xavi Simons can come on. Paulinho can come on. Other than that, I mean, look at their bench. They've got Gertruda. I mean, they haven't really got any options, have they? So, Hopefully, we can get something. If we win, I'd bite your hand off for a 1-0 win. Xavi's not there. Xavi's there. They're both there. Paulinho, Xavi Simons, they're both on the bench. You know, that penalty claim we had, I think it's the right decision. I think the defender gets there first. If that was given against us, I'd be livid. If that was Romero or Paulinho. You know, it's 50-50. Some things go your way, some things go against you. Right, I'm very, very quickly going to run to the toilet. How many likes are we on? We're not even on 200 likes, guys. Let's try and get 250 likes before the game restarts. I'll be 1 minute, if that. Literally, what was I? 20 seconds? Is that chance? Solanke, man. I'm sorry, but I see absolutely no cohesion in this team. Players look just lost as they did under Frank. It's his first game, though, and it's such a big game away to Sunderland. I get what you're saying, but let's just give it a couple more games, see how he gets on. Yeah. Right, what we got? How many top 5 bladders in the Premier League? How many how long we got left to restarts? 7 minutes. You can't just do it out the window. Yeah, of course I did. My literally toilet is 2 foot away from 2 or 3 foot away from the office. Right, we got to get something. We have to get something. Interested to see if Roberto De Zerbi has the balls to actually make stops at half time. He will. 100%. Mate, it's just whenever we play, my phone does not stop flipping going off. Mate, we need something. We've got 5 minutes till restart. Would you guys be shocked if he doesn't make a change? If he doesn't make a single, you wouldn't be shocked. I would be. He can't go into the second half with that back line. Who's at the door? Hold on. Yeah, I'd be shocked as well. Very shocked with the number of yellow cards. So you've messaged me on IG? Yeah, Henry, do you think Chelsea upset City? Unsure. I think City, if they beat Chelsea convincingly, I think whoever wins next week practically can win the league, because like there's too much riding on that game, and Arsenal at the moment look like they're going to crumble, and City at the moment. But if they can translate that form, everyone forgets. Yes, they absolutely battered Liverpool and beat Arsenal in the final, but at the same time, they got beaten home and away by Real Madrid. They drew to Forest in the Premier League. They drew to West Ham in the Premier League. Like, if Chelsea want to, they can get something out of this game. I think City have it. Arsenal too slow and scared. Possibly. Romero's getting sent off. I think City win. This is Newcastle's goal. That is a fantastic ball into the box. Whoever put that ball in the box from Newcastle all the way across, and the choir can't get his feet sorted out. Mate, who the fuck keeps tooting outside? Hello, mate. Here's Jace. Miss another Eagle game for this snooze fest. Mate, and to be honest with you, we've been absolutely outplayed, so yeah. No changes, or did it update me yet? Mate, if De Zerbi doesn't make a change with 3 of our backline on a yellow card, then he's I don't know what he's seeing. There's Liam Rossigna. The Chelsea lineup's out in what, 10 minutes? I don't know. West Ham have still got to play. Newcastle, Arsenal, Everton and Brentford. They're teams that are all playing for something. I don't know. I think if we come away with a point, he will be disappointed. Like, to put it into perspective, I know it's Wolves, right? But Wolves have been playing well recently. They put 4 goals past Wolves. We haven't scored 4 goals in months. Right, second half's underway. Deserby out. Mate, if we get relegated, it is curtains. If Forest win today as well, that is... I don't understand why he hasn't made a change. That's baffling. Absolutely baffling to me. With 3 of our back line on yellow cards, how has he not made a change? I don't understand how he hasn't made a change. Mate, if the unthinkable happens, right, and Nottingham Forest beat Villa and Sunderland beat us, I think we will go down. If Forest somehow beat Villa at home, if Forest beat Villa at home and Sunderland beat us here, relegation is upon us. Why am I out of focus? Yeah. Yeah, relegation will be upon us. Because that'd be 2 big wins against a relegation candidate, Forest, aka us. Like, yeah, mate, honestly. You know, you think you're trolling, but all you're doing is just helping the stream get to more people because you're spamming I'm the hardest guy. That's why I'm not reacting, because you're just helping me out. Big up to Anthony, mate. Yeah, all you're doing is helping, so keep it up. This 45 minutes is absolutely fucking huge. If we lose this 45 minutes, that means Forest would have gained a point on us. Mate, what are the neighbours doing out there? It sounds like they're... Henry, what we all do next season, mate? Me doing watch-alongs against Charlton Athletic. Terrible ball in. Good defending from Porro. Kylan Wani now. He's done really well. That's got to be a foul. Big up to you, mate. Mate, it better not be. Remember when you threw off your chair? If Villa have got to get a second goal. Forest have had 4 more shots than Villa. Richarlison! Oh, mate! Goal's coming. A goal in this game is coming. It's a shocking touch from Richarlison. Like, it's a shocking touch. And your prediction for the match? I'll have a prediction when I see the lineups. We've got to get a free, like, a win here or something. If we lose this game, yeah, look, that's fucking soul destroying. Like, that is absolutely soul destroying. Big up to Graham. Yeah, America. I'm going back to the US on Wednesday. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Look at the names you're talking about. Son and Kane to Mawani and Richarlison and Solanke. Like, it's just poor. It's poor on every level. Van de Ven just being completely outmuscled with it. I don't think that's a foul. Forest and Villa is still 1-1. Crystal Palace and Newcastle is still 1-0 Newcastle. I'm going Vegas to watch WrestleMania. Mate, it's, in terms of quality, this hasn't been a good game. Like, in terms of actual on the ball quality. Good ball into you, doggy. Come on, Villa. For Christ's sake, get a goal. No, I think there'll be some sort of surprise. Like, Chris Jericho is supposed to come back, but he's not. So, mate, imagine. Exactly. Yeah, I see that. I see. Oh. Oh my God. Mate, it's ridiculous. Like, $1,400 a ticket. Stupid. Oh my God. It's another shot gone wide for Sunderland. Right, the Chelsea news is out for the big game later. Cole Palmer is starting. Interesting. Turkey starting. Oh. 25% off? What are you talking about? I bought these tickets on Ticketmaster in November. Right, come on, for Christ's sake. Game's gone a bit dull. Forest is still drawing against Villa. No, they always come out an hour and 15 before the game now. I didn't know that. 25% off. I reckon we're going to get a goal. There's going to be a goal in the next 5 minutes in this game. It's just, it needs something, mate, because all of a sudden it's just gone dull as anything. I don't think so. Oh, mate, he has to make some changes. You got to bring Tell on, got to bring Xavi on, and I'd probably bring Spence on. Look at this, sideways and backwards. Archie Gray, that's a good ball. That into your doggy. Overhit though. There's Lange and Vinay. You two are the reason we're in this fucking mess. Well, not just you, but mainly you. It looks like he's going to make a change. Yeah, he's making a change. Yeah, they're frozen it. Sunderland got a free kick. Granit Xhaka puts it into the box. Chelsea lineup's been confirmed. Mate, what is this ref doing? It's one game though. If we have a terrible game and win 1-0, no one will care. He's bringing on Paulinho and Tell and Sarr. No Xavi Simons yet. Yeah, exactly. Facts. Villa haven't even had a shot on target yet against Forest. What audio Spurs got? Mate, it's got to be. Oh, Richarlison, mate. How many opportunities have we had and we've just passed it into the goalkeeper? We've had so many opportunities like that where Richarlison and Solanke have just passed it in. It's honestly fucking terrible. It's a matter of time, mate. It's a matter of time. Someone is going to score in this game, I'm telling you. I said it, what, 4 or 5 minutes ago? Oh, they got a decent attack on here, Sunderland. Way too easy. He's beating Conor Gallagher. Oh, fuck off, mate. How? Mate. How on earth has that gone in? We're actually going to go down, aren't we? We're actually going to go fucking down. Conor Gallagher is beaten way too easily there. Way too easily. Just jogging next to him. And it's some bullshit fucking deflection. Mate. It's come off Van de Ven as well. It's over, isn't it? It's fucking over. How is this happening? Fucking how? Surely we can't be the first team to get 2 manager trounces. This performance has been fucking terrible. No one's closing him down. How is Xavi Simons not starting this game? The centre-backs... Go on, tell. That's a good tackle. That's a good tackle. And now he's probably going to be injured, isn't he? What's Romero doing? What is Romero doing? Mate, this guy is a fucking... Get rid of this Romero guy in the summer. Fucking idiot, man. I actually can't believe what I am seeing. Nottingham Forest are going to make up a point on us. Look at this shit. Forest are 3 points clear of us now. West Ham are 2 points clear of us. If Nottingham Forest go on to beat Aston Villa, it is curtains. We're down. Because West Ham at the moment have got... Why are they hugging? Why is Kolo Muani hugging their right back? Mate, we're in a relegation battle. I don't care if you're teammates for France. What is going on? Am I missing something here? Mate, this is a joke. It's an absolute joke. And now Kingsky's injured. We're cooked. We're actually cooked. Mate, this is embarrassing. Mate, why? How are we in this fucking position? So many of these players are just so poor. And now our goalkeeper, right, listen to this, right? How Spursy is this? Your number one goalkeeper has to have a hernia operation. Fair enough. Injuries happen. But then you bring in your substitute goalkeeper and then he gets injured. So now you're bringing in, and Romero's injured. Mate, how has Kingsley and Romero got injured in the same challenge? Mate, how easy is it, right? Richarlison bottles the challenge, right? Conor Gallagher, it's absolutely pathetic. How is he not closing him down? You're literally running next to him, okay? Van der Ven tries to block the shot, right? Kingsley's got absolutely no chance, right? But, mate, Pedro Porro's giving it all about mentality, mate. We're fucking 18th. And you're giving it about mentality. No, mentality's later on if Man City go and beat Chelsea and put the pressure on Arsenal. You're giving it about mentality. Have a day off, mate. It's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. Fucking mentality. You're having a laugh. And Aston Villa have just missed from a yard out. Mate, we got 25 minutes. 25 minutes. If this result stays as it is, right, and Forest beat Villa, it's done. It is absolutely done. Romero's done his ankle. Exactly. How, like, what is... Now the goalkeeper's getting a bandage around his head. Surely, hang on, how is that not part of the concussion protocol? Shouldn't he get subbed off? He might be concussed. I thought if you had a head injury, you had to go off due to the concussion protocol. This is 14 games in 2026. 14 games in 2026 without a win. 14 games. At this point, listen, I'll be honest. At this point, it feels like it is. I'm not going to lie. Like, mate, we have got 6 games to save our season. 6 games to save our season. Like, look at the state of that. If Forest go on to beat Villa, they're on 35. It does feel inevitable. At the moment, that's not really happening, is it? Wolves couldn't get anything against West Ham. Forest, have been a better team apparently against Aston Villa. And what are we doing? We go out there against oh, mate, without a doubt, no chance. The 3 games we needed to get something in. Now Romero's going off. Romero's crying. Mate, this geezer's crying. You've been absolutely shit. He's probably crying because he ain't going to play for Argentina in the World Cup. You've been a disgrace and you're crying. Are you having me on? You've been absolutely terrible for months and he's crying. You should be sitting there trying to rally the troops. Are you having a laugh? This geezer stinks. Absolutely stinks. And he's sitting there crying because he can't. He's a fucking captain. You're the leader of his team. The quicker this geezer fucks off to Italy or Spain, you're having an absolute laugh, mate. He's probably sitting there thinking because he can't be playing with Lionel Messi in the summer. This is an absolute liberty. He's crying. Am I missing something here? The goalkeeper looks like Anthony Gordon now because he's got a bandage round our head. Our centre-back's crying. The other centre-back had a goal bounce off his flipping foot, right? And Pedro Porro's giving it about mentality. Look at the state of this football club. 18 games when conceding first and 0 wins. 12 defeats. You got Conor Gallagher on 200 grand a week. The geezer is absolutely cheeks. And if anyone rates Conor Gallagher, mate, you have got to have your head examined because he is. Here we go. What's the cross? Look at the cross. The geezer's toilet. He's absolutely toilet. The Zerbi must be thinking, what on earth have I walked into? Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to come on here being negative and all that, but at the moment, we're 18th in the league. Like, this is embarrassing. Look at the state of that corner. Look at the state of that corner. No, we got over 500 in here. Make sure you go down and hit that subscribe button. The road to 20k is well and truly on. Make sure you leave a like as well. How many likes have we got on the stream? We've only got 256 and we've got 560 in here. Can we get 400 likes, people? If we can get 400 likes, that would be absolutely glorious. If we don't get a come out here with a goal, like a draw, we may go down. And May is. Yeah, but by then, Ryan, you might be safe. You might be safe. This is absolutely terrible. We've got 18 minutes plus probably 2 or 3 minutes of injury time. Here we go. Sunderland on the attack again. And your doggy gives the free kick away. Mate, some of these defenders, some of these players. How many likes are we on now? We're on 315. Come on, we're 85 away. 85 away. Come on, let's try and hit that before full time. That'd be great. Ball over the top into Brobby. Probably Tell will score in the last minute. Listen, at this point, I'd take a draw. I'll take anything out of this game right now because we can't. If Nottingham Forest score, mate, we are in serious crap. We're in serious bother. Solanke trying to chase it down. Who have Leeds got next? You got United. I don't think you'll get anything there. Who have you got after that? You got Wolves. Mate, you've got Wolves and Burnley and both games are at home. You'll be absolutely fine, mate. You'll beat Wolves and you'll beat Burnley. I'll tell you that right now. Both those teams will be relegated by then. So, I think Wolves, if we get a point today, aren't they relegated? So, I mean, look at the state of this defending. Kingsley's probably been one of our best players. Chris Riggs got a yellow card. Here comes Tell. Puts the ball in. Solanke with a header. Straight up roofs. Mate, we need Villa to do us a favour. Oh, mate. Yeah, but I just think even with those players out, I mean, Wolves are. You'll beat Wolves and you'll beat. Trust me, you'll be fine. It'll be between us and Forest, I think. I think West Ham at the moment are playing well. We're absolutely fucked at the moment. We you know. They've had more possession, more XG, more big chances than us. If Sunderland get another goal, I reckon there'll be probably a protest at the Brighton game. Mate, imagine next season we'll be playing against each other. Here we go. That's a terrible pass through. Palace have equalised against Newcastle. Big up to Jar. Comes in with a super chat. Hope you all, mate. At this rate, do you want Arsenal to beat West Ham on the 10th of May as you stand a chance? Yes. If it means keeping us in the Premier League, I couldn't give a shit if Arsenal, or City win the league right now. The only thing that is important to us is staying in this league. And all these fans that are saying, oh, I'd get relegated if it means Arsenal don't win the league. Mate, getting relegated for this football club would be catastrophic. We would lose so many players. As a football club, financially, we would be in a really bad spot. We can't go down. Like, for this football club, it would be terrible. So if it means Arsenal beat West Ham, then yes. But the game's at the London Stadium, and West Ham have got fight in them. If Man City go on to beat Arsenal next weekend, trust me, West Ham will get something against Arsenal. And we've got some tough games coming up. We've still got to play Villa. We've still got to play Chelsea. We could be in a situation where Chelsea relegate us. Appreciate the super chat. We're 40 likes away. Come on, 40 likes. I mean, look. Jean-Philippe Mateta scored against Palace. Didn't he score the other day in Europe as well? That win puts Sunderland up to 9th. Lincoln away isn't going to be easy. Oh, mate. Kingsley should have caught that. He's punched it. We have got to get a draw out of this game. We have to get a draw out of this game. Mate, you boys might come up. You boys might get promoted. You're only 2 points. Oh, to be fair, Ipswich have got 2 games in hand, didn't they? So, I don't really see that happening. Ball goes into the box. Paulinia clears. Porro clears. Ball go. Oh, mate. How easy is this for them to get in? How easy is it? Mate, we're getting flipping bopped about. Nine minutes left. 9 minutes to save our season. How is it a deflected goal as well? Absolute shambles. It wouldn't surprise me at all, right? If they get another goal here. You're never too big to be relegated, mate. I've been saying that so much this season. Newcastle went down. Aston Villa went down. Pedro Porro into Solanke. So is that a penalty? No, he's not give it. Yeah, like, mate, I'd love West Ham to go down, but I don't see it happening. West Ham are going to be the real winners out this weekend because ultimately they are now on the same amount of points. They're a point above, 2 points above us, and they're only a point behind Forest. So they're the real winners out of this weekend. Mate, look at it. Mate, look at this from Sunderland. It's a poor ball in the end. It's a poor ball in. What have I missed? What a challenge that is on Kylo Moani. Mate. Saw now. Saw plays it out to you, doggy. You doggy. Mate, this geezer is so shit. Mate, what is that cross? Big up for the super chat. Afternoon, mate. Arsenal fan here. Love your channel because you actually talk sense. Came to watch to make myself feel better after yesterday. I appreciate that. Appreciate the kind words. I don't understand it. Yeah, that Simmons sub should have been made at half time. He brings him on with 5 minutes to go. Like, what's that all about? We've had one shot since the Sunderland goal and one shot outside, inside, which was inside the box. Forest score late against Aston Villa. It's not even funny. Like, genuinely, it's not even funny. Mate, Stoke, here we come. Look at the state of it. Look at the state of it. 1-0 down against Sunderland. And we've been outplayed this second half. We have been outplayed. They've had the better chances. They've had more possession. Ball goes into the box. If that's a penalty, I am going to fucking smash the life out of this chair. If they give that as a penalty, I will go ballistic. Oh, don't do this. Mate, don't. I can't even watch it. Oh, mate, he's got a hand on his shirt. I mean, he has fallen to the ground really easily. No, it's never a penalty. It's never, ever in a million years is that a penalty. Look, I mean, look, we're the ones that are 1-0 down, and look at us. We're all over the shot. This is laughable. Look at this. This is absolutely embarrassing. Let's have a look at the match stats for us. They've had 3 more shots. I mean, look, this is what we're dealing with. Yeah, it was off the line. This is stupid. 3 more shots. That's what we're dealing with. Here comes Tell now. Ball into the box. Absolutely terrible cross. A terrible, terrible cross. Coaching is only going to get these players so far. Ultimately, most of these players are diabolical. Like, our best player in this game has probably been Archie Gray. That is it. Archie Gray has most likely been our best player. Is 11 minutes. 11 minutes added on. Jesus Lord. We got 11 minutes to find a goal. Hume's just got a yellow card. Yeah, that is a yellow card as well. 2-1 Palace. Pedro Porro on the free kick. I mean, that was flipping. Jesus, that could have been a goal there. It's not actually a good delivery whatsoever. It's just poor from Bruce. Yeah, I reckon Eddie Howe's going to get the sack soon. Nottingham Forest game is ended in a draw against Aston Villa. It is ended in a draw. So they've gained a point on us. We have got to get something. We've got to come out of a draw. If we don't, we've got 8 minutes. Go on, tell. Oh, mate. The standard of crossing in this game from Porro, from your doggy. We're throwing everything at it at the moment. It wouldn't surprise me if we start throwing Kingsky up or something and just play for set pieces. Look at what our Moani, mate. This geezer is so bad. Forest have got a point. And Forest have got Burnley next. Forest have got Burnley next. But it's Forest's last 4 games. Forest have got to play Chelsea away, Newcastle, Man United, and Sunderland away. If we're going to stay up, that's when we have to do it. Look at the standard. Like, honestly, the standard of passing in this game. It's so shit. Porro's giving it about mentality. The geezer's been terrible. Did Mateta score the penalty? Yeah, what a player, man. Listen, he's come off the bench and got a flipping brace. He's better than all three of our strikers. On the counter attack, unlucky. Unlucky tell. Right, play it quicker. Play it back to tell. Play it back to tell. Xavi Simons. We've got 6 minutes. 5 minutes, sorry, to get a goal. Was that a save? What a fucking save that is from Roofs. Mate. I mean, look, is there any positives we can actually take out of this game? Mate. Oh, he's genuinely fucking shit. This geezer's a fucking idiot, mate. If anyone has just seen that cross, this here, right? I'll be honest with you. This back four as a performance has been. This may be the worst performance as a back four I have ever seen. Like, I know we're only losing 1-0. Romero got injured and then injured the goalkeeper in the same challenge. Pedro Porro's crossing ability is some of the worst I have ever seen in my life. Udogie, Destiny's equally been as shit. And Van der Ven, unfortunately, the deflection came off him. What, as a football club, as an institution, we are a circus. An absolute circus. I've waited 3 weeks, 3 weeks, because we weren't in the FA Cup and international break, to come back, to get excited under De Zerbi, to be served up this fucking shit. We're 18th in the league. We're 18th in the Premier League. And we've got 6 games remaining. And all everyone keeps telling me is, you'll stay up, mate. You'll stay up. You're far too big to go down. Mate, Aston Villa and Newcastle have both been down in the last 15 years. Leeds United, who have won more league titles than us, have been down in the Championship for 20 years. Like, we've got this fancy stadium. We've got all these different revenue streams. Last night, Tyson Fury, Conor fucking Ben. And then we got this as a football. We're a football club. We might as well at this point be the North London O2. It's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. We spent more money since 2020 than that lot down the road. And that lot down the road, as it stands, 9 points clear at the top of the Premier League. And our fans are laughing at them. Singing, shame about the Arsenal. Mate, shame about fucking Spurs because we're going down. I mean, look at the cross from Warney. I'm not exactly... Please, just do something. Do something, Moani. Please. Oh, mate, have a day off. The standard here. The standard here, genuinely, this isn't even championship. Look at this. Premier League footballers running out of ideas. You lot are paid hundreds of £1,000s a week to train, to be professional athletes. I mean, look at the cross. Jesus Christ, mate. He wasn't even Moani for Solanke. This geezer is so bad. Whoever's at the door can fuck. Who's at the door? It's not even the door, it's the fucking neighbours again. This is it. This is it, guys. This is it. We're going down. We're going down. We're going down. We're going down. He's going to blow it up any second. He's going to blow it up. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle, ref. Just blow the whistle, mate. Yeah, let's give it full time. I would make every single one of them players walk home. Every single one of those players. De Zerbi didn't get a new manager bounce. Tudor didn't get a new manager bounce. And Thomas Frank got us in this position. This football club in January knew that we had injuries to Kulusevski, to Madison, to Kudus. Ange was told by the medical team, not Ange, Ange was told by the medical team when Kulusevski got injured, it was just a knock. Christian Eriksen practically died, recovered, and got back fit and played a game of football in a less amount of time than Dejan Kulusevski's been out injured. Give me one positive other than it was only 1-0. These lot are criminals. Harry Kane has got to be sitting there in his penthouse in Munich pissing himself. People saying, oh, he should have stayed, he should have stayed. He should have stayed. I'll be honest, guys. Nottingham Forest have made a point up on us, right? We are in a really, really a bad spot, and it's difficult to find positives. It's difficult to find positives. I've had enough of this football team. Right, I've had enough of watching this dross week in, week out. Exactly. Jason Tatum for the Boston Celtics tore his ACL. And our medical team have kept Dejan Kulusevski out for a longer time. Everything from top to bottom of this football club. Whose idea was it? Whose idea was it to put Conor Gallagher on £200,000 a week? Whose idea was that? How does Kudus get a setback with his injury? He's now out for the remainder of the season. Only I could get Kudus on the back of a shirt at the beginning of the season, excited to watch him play. And he spends 80% of the fucking season at the training ground recovering from an injury. It's embarrassing. I've had enough. I am checked out now. It's clearly obvious we're going to go down. Romero's an absolute disgrace. I'd quite happily never see this geezer play for my football club ever again. I'm not even taking the mick. You're supposed to be the leader. And you're sitting there crying. Big up to Eddie for the super chat. I'm not even going to read it. I appreciate the donation. Laughing my arse off. What a toilet club. I mean, it's just... You've literally sent in... Is that Aussie dollars? You've sent in 2 Aussie dollars. Right. Big up Harsh, he says, you still have comparatively easier game in Leeds and Forest. If this still happens, well. You say we've got easier games, but they've got points on us. They've got points on us. They're playing better than us. They've got more fight than us. They've got more grit. They've got the stomach for this. We haven't got anything, mate. We have had more managers than home wins in the Premier League this season. Let that sink in. We've had more managers than home wins. We're sitting here, right? It's the 12th of April. We last won a Premier League game on the 28th of December in the Premier League. That's nearly 5 months. Well, 4 months, whatever it is. That is disgraceful. Since the start of the year, we drew to Brighton. We drew to Brentford. We drew to Burnley. We drew to City. We lost to Newcastle, Fulham, Arsenal, Man United, Crystal Palace. Drew to Liverpool. Lost to Forest. Lost today against Sunderland. When is it going to end, Robbie? When is it going to end? The only way this ends right now is us getting relegated. De Zerbi must be sitting there looking at these players going, mate, what have I done? The match reaction will be out soon. I think we're less than 400 subscribers away from 19K. If you do want to subscribe and support the channel, you're more than welcome to. There'll be a Man City reaction out later. I've had enough. I've had enough. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you all soon. We're out of here.